In our previous episode, our riders ventured beyond the historic streets of Vegan City. Their first stop, the prehistoric playground of Dinosaurs Island. There, they encountered towering dinosaurs, massive creatures from a world long gone. Then, they proceeded to visit a famous zoo, a sprawling wildlife park, home to animals from across the globe. But our story does not end here, because the road ahead still holds many more adventures. And now, the journey continues. Our riders leave behind the historic charm of Vegan City, a city where they truly had the time of their lives. The cobblestone streets fade in the mirrors. The red rooftops grow smaller in the distance. Today, they ride home, back to the cool mountains of the highlands. Engines hum steadily as they head south, leaving the coast, the cities, and the dinosaurs behind. They continue along the familiar roads they passed days earlier. This highway is part of the MacArthur Highway, one of the major roads that stretches along much of the western coast of Philippines. The road slowly curves toward the mighty Abra River, one of the longest rivers in Northern Luzon. And spanning this great river stands the iconic Quirino Bridge. Its bright red arch is so striking, it has become one of the most photographed landmarks. Our riders roll steadily toward it once more, retracing the path of their adventure. After crossing the iconic Quirino Bridge, our riders continue along long, unwavering stretches of road. They are still traveling on the historic MacArthur Highway, a road that runs for hundreds of kilometers across the western side of Luzon, linking provinces, towns, markets, and the occasional roadside barbecue stand. The highway is named after Douglas MacArthur, an American general who famously declared, "I shall return." And return he did, landing in the Philippines during World War II to help liberate the country. In honor of that history, this great northern road now bears his name. Today, the highway serves a far less dramatic purpose. Instead of armies and warships, it carries buses, farmers, tricycles, and a few very determined motorcyclists. Nearly everything travels along this route. Rice from the paddies, tobacco from the lowland farms, fish caught along the western seas. In many ways, this road is the lifeline of the region. The highway hugs the western edge of Luzon, often running close to the vast waters of the sea. But why build roads near the sea in the first place? The answer is surprisingly practical. The coastal plains are the flattest land available. Mountains rise sharply just inland, making construction far more difficult. So, for centuries, travelers followed the easier path along the shore. Traders moved salt, fish, rice, and tobacco between seaside towns. Later, modern highways simply followed those same ancient routes. And so today, the road and the sea travel side by side. Soon, something unusual appears across a vast sea of rice fields. At first, the riders think their eyes are playing tricks on them. But no, it is real. Sitting proudly beside the highway is perhaps the most unique gas station they have ever seen. On the roof, rests a giant motorcycle. And below it, an equally enormous helmet. Clearly, someone here understood one very important thing. If you want motorcyclists to stop, simply build a motorcycle the size of a small house. After a hearty snack at the most unique gasoline station they have ever seen, our riders mount their motorcycles once more. The road stretches ahead, long and unhurried. Small, quiet towns appear along the way. A beauty in simplicity. In quiet, flat towns, surrounded by rice paddies, cornfields, and the occasional coconut tree swaying in the breeze. Bridges connect streams and rivers that thread through the farmland. Engines hum steadily, tires rolling over asphalt as the open landscape stretches endlessly ahead. It is a gentle reminder that adventure comes in many forms, sometimes in mountains, sometimes in orderly towns, sometimes simply in the feeling of wind and engine and endless road. Soon, the towns they passed days ago begin to disappear behind them. Our riders ride onward, passing borders, trading the land of rich flavors and traditions that have survived for generations. For the land of beaches and haven of surfers, cafes, surfboards, and beachside sunsets have made the province a favorite escape for travelers. Our riders continue southward along the highway, engines steady, road long and open. And somewhere beyond the next stretch of road, the mountains of home still wait. However, before reaching home, our riders decide on one final stop: dinner. For long rides create a powerful hunger, the kind that only a proper feast can satisfy. Word has reached them of a buffet by the sea, somewhere along the coast, past this man-made forest, a place where travelers can eat well, while the waves of the sea roll quietly nearby. And so our riders follow the road once more, stomachs ready, spirits high, and ready to stuff their bellies, before going off again, chasing the sunsets on their way back home to the highlands.
on yourself, on your faith, on your dreams, on your mind, on your health, yeah. You gotta work, never tell, keep your head down, find what you love and excel, yeah. Push and pull and repel any hate, go create what you want, feel compelled, yeah. And once you finally get a taste of the race, you'll never look back once you felt that. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. About others way before myself, yeah. I guess that's why I feel like I go through hell, damn. Wasting time on your dreams instead of mine, yeah. About to turn this franchise around on a dime, man. It's all about finding your right state of mind. It's all about turning the worst into fine. It's all about time and the work and the climb. From the thirst we will rise, I'm immersed in this life. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. On yourself, on your faith, on your dreams, on your mind, on your health, yeah. You gotta work, never tell, keep your head down, find what you love and excel, yeah. Push and pull and repel any hate, go create what you want, feel compelled, yeah. And once you finally get a taste of the race, you'll never look back once you felt